We are talking about one of my favorite events of the year. It's the 24th annual Garden State Film Festival, New Jersey's premier independent film festival. The Garden State Film Festival will return from March 26th through March 29th with over 200 films from various countries, screening at 9 different venues throughout Asbury Park and Cranford, New Jersey. Tickets are available now at gsff.org/tickets, and there will also be tickets available at the door. And now, to meet today's filmmakers, I am here with the creators of Nuclear Daydreams. We have with us Alex Swetlitchny and Allison Higgins. Welcome. How are you both doing today?
Fantastic. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, I'm doing great. Very excited. A little nervous.
Yeah, that's okay. Nerves are good. Nerves are good. Well, again, welcome. Very excited to have you here to talk about your film. I know I gave you both like brief introductions, but if you wanted to just go around and just say your role with the film, and then we'll jump into what the film's about.
Got you. Yeah, you can start, Allie.
Okay. Oh, well, I'm Allison. I was the production designer for Nuclear Daydreams.
I am
Cool.
Alex. I am the co-writer and co-director, and I also produce the music.
Nice. Awesome. Very cool. Well, again, thank you for being here. Congratulations on your acceptance.
Thank
Um,
you.
and why don't Alex, if you could just tell us a little bit about like what Nuclear Daydreams is about.
Oh, that's gonna be tough. All right, we have obviously we don't want to give away too much, but
Yeah.
we're starting off with a young man named Adam, and he's in his bomb shelter. He's living his life. He's doing his daily routine when some mysterious frequencies come on his radio, and he decides it's time to find out where these are coming from. I'm gonna keep it there. I know you're waiting for
Very
more, but
interesting.
I'm gonna keep it
Keep
there.
it
I don't
there.
want to give away any
Well, that's
more.
Keep it there.
successful if you want to know more.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they'll find out on 9:15 and
Yes.
11:30.
Yes.
um, what would you say was your inspiration for writing a film of this like such? Like, what did you always kind of have? I know you said you were the co-writer on this. So like,
Yes.
what was that process like?
Yeah, so me and my partner Lorenzo, we were thinking of doing like a character study for this one. We wanted to focus on one character and kind of tell a story involving um, definitely isolation and like getting inside the mind of this one guy. So when we started writing, that those were like the themes that we were trying to explore and that we had on mind. And then obviously as we wrote and came up with different iterations, the story kind of like unfolded and changed like each time. So yeah, like that was really the very beginning seed motivation was character study. Let's focus on one character and kind of tell his story.
For sure, for sure. And I think I'll like with that kind of building on I think that's where you come in, Allison, of just like the production and the design. So like, can you talk a little bit about how you got introduced to this project and what that looked like for you?
Yeah, so I went to school with Lorenzo. We worked on each other's senior projects, which is really exciting. So when he reached out after he was kind of writing the script with Alex at this point, and he was like, "Hey, we'd really love to have you on as a production designer." I was so excited. So coming in and like seeing the different versions of the scripts and like kind of pivoting with that and talking with them to be like, okay, how is this going to impact the visuals of the bunker? Because it was always going to be that bunker. It was really, really fascinating. It was such a fun challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. And where did you find your like go about finding your location for it? I think it was a great location. It really like puts the audience there with
Yeah,
him. How did you go about scouting at out that
I,
location for this film?
that was just Alex's basement, and we just were like, hey, we're gonna take out all the furniture and everything in it, and we're gonna take over this space for 6 or 7 months, and That's what we did. We built it piece by piece over a period of 6 months. And then a year ago, yesterday, and Valentine's Day was when we shot it. So
Wow. Wow, happy anniversary to the film.
Yeah, thank you.
That's cool. That's very, very cool. And what was the filming process like? Like, I guess kind of to Alex, like what did that process look like for you, like script to screen? Can you walk us through kind of how you went about bringing, you know, what you guys worked on to the screen, to the production?
Yeah, like what Ali said, we were working on the bunker for like those 6 7 months, and
Mhm.
we were just like probably there a couple days each week and just kind of working on a different part of it. So like we were kind of just like in the space like
Mhm.
all the time, you know, those 6 7 months we were in the space and like finalizing that. We got we casted our main actor Andy, and he would come over and we did a couple of rehearsals with him actually in like on set, you know, as it was coming together. So that was really helpful too because he got a feel of the space and he felt more
Mhm.
comfortable there. So it wasn't like day of the shoot he was there for the first time. Like he was there like probably 3 or 4 times beforehand.
That's
So he
important.
could yeah, like he could really get a feel for the space, feel comfortable because it's supposed to be his space at the end of the day, you know. So um that was really cool. So yeah, leading up we just started working on more things, finishing up the bunker until day of the
Yeah.
2 days of the shoot. And
Close call.
yeah, those two. And then that was it. Like just the 2 days we shot it. And
Mhm.
it was
Oh my gosh,
just
thank you.
7 months leading up to that.
Yeah. But very rewarding at the end,
Mhm.
I'm sure. Just looking back and just being able to see that.
Oh,
Um,
100%.
and also to point about, you know, yeah, I also to your point about like how just kind of creating that space and giving him that introduction so that way, you know, he's comfortable, he's kind of like adjusted to it. Because I think that's I would say like he's able to step into his character more and really just really deliver on that even more. Um, and so I think that that's really cool. Allison, what like do you have a favorite part of like the production design process?
Yeah, I think one of my favorite parts of it all was the initial, like going into the basement, and then kind of walking around and then being like, this is what we're envisioning here and here and here, and this is what we want to do. And then trying to like comb through that information. The first day that we were there, we kind of had like the old TVs and like some of the equipment and like a table, and we were kind of playing around. And one of the fun things that we did is I bought some wire and we were like trying to figure out what shape we wanted, and I thought it'd be really fun to kind of make the wires look like an atom bomb cloud, and then painting the colors of the film, as well as the pantry was so stressful but so fun to make. Like we had a bunch of cans that um, I put like vintage labels on and stacked those, and then the MRE bags, and kind of making everything feel like you're in a video game, like an offbeat path. Like you're not supposed to be there, but there's just enough detail to feel like, okay, like I'm still in this world. We really wanted it to feel kind of that surrealist feeling. So I think the pantry was the last thing to come together, but that was probably one of the most fun aspects with everybody. Like trying to figure out what cans are we putting here, and the Dr. Thunder was a huge thing that we love to play around with on set. So it was just fun, like the little things, trying to flip the boxes that Alex had been accruing for us inside out, so there wouldn't be any issues with labels. But that was probably my two favorite sets.
Absolutely. Yeah, that sounds very cool. I think you did really great with the detail of it, and I think it really shows in the film because it really, again, like I
Thank
said, it just
you.
places the audiences there. So,
Mhm,
yeah, you
mhm.
did a great job with that.
Thank
And
you.
how about you,
It was so
Alex? Like, was there a favorite? Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say one last thing. It was really cool when like all our crew came in and they're like, "Oh my God." Like it was such a rewarding experience for us to like sit back and kind of see everybody that we're like friends with and work with and collaborate with like come in and be so excited to be a part of the film. But
Absolutely. I can imagine from like seeing the script and just kind of seeing that vision and that idea and that being brought to you and being able to like put so much detail into the production design. So that way it
yeah,
like brings this world to life. So
yeah,
I think that's just a credit to your creativity of just being
yeah.
able to touch on those details. So
Thank you.
great job.
Yeah.
Truly. And yeah, and Alex, was there a favorite part of the co-writing process for you, like the directing, anything in that nature where, you know, you can look back and you really enjoyed or anything surprising, fun that
My
stood out?
my favorite part of the process is seeing the character come to life. Once we have the actor and like working with him to working with him and seeing what he thinks as well of the character. So he reads it and then we talk about this character, and as as you write the character on the page, it's a character, but it's not really real yet. But then once you cast them and this person embodies it, it's like half of it is what you wrote and half of it is them, what they bring to it, you know? And then it's like, then it's real. And then it's in the moment when you're on set and everything is happening, he's no longer who he is, he's the character now. And having this character that I made, right, that me and Lorenzo spent how many months writing, right, having him be in real life is just like precious. That's amazing to me. Like that is by far my favorite thing. And I remember there was a moment when we were doing like the last like I think it was like the last, maybe it was the last shot with him in it, and I just like, I think I just went to Lorenzo and I was like, man, like I'm gonna miss him, you know, like I'm gonna be so sad because he's not gonna be here anymore.
Yeah.
And having him there in the moment and him being the character, it's just like that's just priceless for me. I can't be any happier than that.
Yeah. It's like magic, truly. Just seeing
Yeah,
that on paper, just like this is exactly who I wrote.
Yeah.
yeah.
And they just embodied that and brought so much life to it. So it's a great experience. And I could understand the missing him, especially you know, you said it was your basement. So I bet that kind of the day after it definitely was quieter.
Yeah.
But yeah, nonetheless, I again, like I said, I think you both did a really wonderful job of bringing that just that vision to the screen. And I did also have one more question. I know you said you worked on the music, Alex.
Yes.
What was that process like for you? I really enjoyed actually I will let, because I don't know if there's anything you don't want me to mention just yet, but I'll let you share that and then I'll
Yeah, maybe yeah, I'll keep it general, but basically I had some tracks. I'm always working on some tracks, and these were some that I was working on in the period that we're writing it, and I would show them with Lorenzo, and we would kind of talk through them, and um we wanted to fit them, like we wanted to fit thematically, you know, like we wanted the subject of the song to fit in with what was happening in the story itself. So we would kind of add things here and there, like as you'll see, as you'll hear, there's like little sound bites and stuff that fit in with the songs that kind of go in. And yeah, but basically started off kind of just as ideas. I would take them, show them with Lorenzo, we would talk about them, say what we would add, what we need, and then kind of like fit them in with the scene, you know, edit it any way it has to be to fit the timing or the actions that are happening on screen, and then, you know, put it all together.
yeah. Yeah, it's a very process, but I'm sure it always like looking at the final product, I'm sure it's just like wow. Like it's amazing. And I think that the music in it really again just there are so many factors that contribute to just like just being able to see it on screen and all this hard work that you put into, and the music was one of them. So I think that was a great job. Do you have any advice? And a question for both of you, like Allison, do you have any advice for filmmakers that are interested in production design? And for you, Alex, do you have any advice for filmmakers that are interested in, directing and writing? What would your advice for them be?
Alex, do you want to go first, or?
I've been talking a lot, Allie, so
Okay.
you go.
I'll keep it brief. I didn't really even know what production design was until I was a senior in college. I just kind of had a passion for it. So just kind of watching YouTube videos, watching movies, and just continuously cultivating education, like going to film networking events, talking to professionals, and just keeping an open mind and learning, I'd say, is the most important aspect of filmmaking in general. And I still love to learn. So I'd say set design and all aspects, just keep putting yourself out there and learning about all different areas of the job.
Yeah, and I would just say, just do it. Just do it and mess up a little bit and have fun, because that's the only way it'll happen is if you just do it. So
just do it. That's a great life lesson, truly, to just go for it, because you never know. There's always some good out there. That then you mess up, but you learn. Like right now, you were talking about there's always something to learn and to take away. You just got to do it. And then my last question for you both is: will you be joining us in person this year for the festival?
Yes, I'm very excited. Already planning out the outfit.
Yes, that's great.
Daydreams. If it was dress, that's what we're going.
Yeah,
Alex really runs. We'll twin. Maybe a cute little onesie like yours.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
That sounds cool. That sounds very cool. That's awesome. Yes. Well, listen, we look forward to seeing you both in person. Again, congratulations on your acceptance. You could check out Nuclear Daydreams on Saturday, March 28th at the Asbury Block TA 14 between 9:15 p.m. and 11:30 p.m. And again, for everyone watching, Garden State Film Festival, Asbury Park, New Jersey, Cranford, New Jersey, from March 26th to March 29th. You can get your tickets at gsff.org/tickets. And once again, Allison and Alex, thank you both for being here. It's been a pleasure.
Thank
You're very welcome. You're very, very welcome. I'll see you both at the festival, okay?
Yes.
you. At the festival.
Good night.
Take care.